Hey guys, I am going for an overseas shoot. I'm packing right now. What goes into the luggage of a videographer?
Let's get into it. Okay, so first let's get into this half of the bag. Um, this half of the bag mostly holds, I will cut to a close out of that later. My clothes, toiletries, foldable diffuser, travel tripod, travel light stand with quick release. So light gets set up really quickly. I'll show you that later. Oh, lights here, so I'll show you that later. And this bag contains one multi-plug. Yeah, I just leave it in the bag so cables don't go everywhere. Nice and neat. Yeah, it's a bit of a tight fit. Right. Okay. So first layer going in. Plug. Unlikely to use it the minute I touch down. The minute we touch down before we check in the airport, we are going to one location, so I have to have some stuff ready for shoot. Tripod, not yet, because I am fairly okay with doing handheld, so tripod's going in. Again, quick release. Oh, how does quick release works is really cool. So, example, you got a tripod like that, right? Instead of having to attach the camera to this base plate here, and every time I want to put the camera on, you can slide it in, wiggle. It's troublesome. So what I have done is I have, you see here, one quick release, two quick release. Why that's awesome? I'll show you. So I can shoot. I can shoot horizontally, or quick release, I can shoot vertically at a moment's notice. This also goes on as well for the lights, so I have one here as well. Let me get. So I got the Moelis X100. It's a pretty handy 100-watt light. Again, same thing. You can go on here. Yeah. So really quick. And then, if I need to move quickly, I can just tear it down, put it in the bag, and yeah. In fact, I can use this camera on this light stand if I so wanted to, but it doesn't pan and tilt. So yeah. This goes in the light stand. Light stand goes in the bag. Again, not something I would need very urgently. So going to check in, making sure arms are stowed away. Yeah, okay, so that's the top half, right? So I mentioned just now extension cords, right? But I also tend to bring two travel chargers, just in case. I think it does say Euro, right? So 2 pins. Yeah, so I have two. Always better to have two, and then one, what I call the magic cube. So yeah, along with the extension cord, that should be more than sufficient. Just gonna slot it right here. Okay, so, reflector. Reflector, what it does is a fairly simple thing. There is white, which light bounces in and fills the face. In very strong sunlight, it's great. That's the cold. Inside, there's what we call a trace or a diffuser. So basically, you have light coming in through here. Light coming in through here, and then it goes up this way. So the light, as you can see, is a little translucent. Yeah, so it softens the light, especially very harsh sunlights. This is great. Oh, sorry, I forgot to show you the inside. On the inside, we have black. Black is good if you want to reduce bounce light, so you can put it very close to the person's face, and it will just absorb the light in a way. And then there's of course the silver right here. Silver is to reflect. Let's say you want to reflect colored light, and you don't want that golden sheen like you get on the gold one. Yeah, this little handy diffuser goes in. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, all in here. Okay, I'm gonna have a nice look at how that looks before I zip it up. So that's how it looks. Okay, so now let's go on to this side. Back there. Okay, go. Okay, so for this side, actually, now that we've got most of the clothes and stuff settled away, right, I am going to sort things out into 2 bags. Let me just put it here. Okay, so first thing is I have these old equipment bags which look a bit like these. Right. They're good, but sometimes for my previous productions I feel like I don't like to carry 6 equipment bags. So I rather put everything packed, you know, in a very condensed way. So I have 1 bag rather than 6 bags over me. Easy to lose, easy to forget. Let's not go there. So let's first start with the lighting kit. Travel lighting is fairly simple. For lighting, there are generally 2 options. One, you get what we call the lightsabers in the industry, I guess. Anyway, lightsabers. They're fairly simple. You just press them, you can turn them on, you can change things. They're very nifty. Problem with these lightsabers is, number 1, they generally die fairly quickly because of their battery, and they are not really good with their throw. Which means if, let's say, I'm going to use this one, okay, let's change it to red so it's easier for you guys to see. Okay, reddish, right? So if you notice, if you put something that's here, you will see the effect of the light. You will feel the person's shadows a bit more, which is great. However, because the light is so near the interviewees or the talent's face, it's really blinding. You see how blinding that is? Yeah, it's crazy blinding. So, because their throw is weak, and to get the throw anywhere good, this is currently at 18%. If let's say I want to increase the power of this, let's go all the way to 100%, right? Which is great. You can still see the red light on me. So it is still hitting me at arm's length. It's still fairly bright, and you also get that effect when you stare at it too long. At 100%, it's fairly effective, but battery dies really quickly, like maybe 10-20 minutes. There's not a lot of time in the interview. Because you need to set up, you need to get the person used to the light, and by the time I'm actually ready to film, these are it. Not great. Would rather avoid if I can, but there's no choice. Packing light. So what I have brought instead is something called the Molus X100. As you guys see just now, there's the quick release. It comes with a, what do you call that, plug. There's a little mini Bowens thing, I think it's called. Yeah. So how I bring this out is that instead of bringing too many things, I would really like to bring an umbrella, but again, packing constraints, right? So I have this little diffuser cloth thing, reflector on, light, and I'll just clip it on. Make sure the cloth isn't covering up the vents. Tack it on, and then you get this nice soft light, which is really portable. So yeah, I've used this setup a few times, especially for social shoots. It's not great, but it gets the job done. You need to think on your feet a little bit on how to get things to work, right? Yeah, it gets the job done. Okay. So that was my main light. I have these 2 little lanterns, these little USB lanterns. These are great for emergency lighting, I guess, but not really for filming, I guess. But they're great in the sense that you get a little lantern, just like that, with any power bank. Yeah, it's like a little bulb. It's really great for if, let's say, you're either filming and then you just want to leave your back area illuminated. You can just throw one in here, just cover it, and then we're going to take the battery out, and then get on with filming. Really good for emergency lighting. Okay, at the bottom of this, I've put the gimbal. My good old trusty RS-C2 served me quite well. I know some of y'all have like the RS3, RS4, I think it's 4 now, but yeah, this one serves me well. No reason to upgrade until it breaks, I guess. Anyway, I'm transiting back to handheld, so yeah. Speaking of handheld, I have my handheld rigs here. Yeah, actually now that I think about it, I should put that in the other bag. So yeah, handheld rigs, right? There's even a little Peak Design little strap here. It works with Peak Design strap. Peak Design strap link with works with Peak Design strap. Anyway, so how this works is fairly simple. So you slot this fella in. Because if I were to hold the camera like that, it would be, I mean, it'll work, but it'll be really awkward, right? But what I can do is I can screw this on here, and remember the quick release? Yep, just go down. See it in there. I have a really quick go handheld with. So yeah, this is really handy. Easy to tear down, doesn't take too much space in the bag. Yeah. So yeah, works well with the tilt gauge. Yeah, I should put that one there. In the check-in. Okay, so yeah, Ronin's done. Phone, emergency phone holder just in case. Let me just put that there. Okay, so let's move on to sound gear. Okay, so for sound, right, oh guys, you guys can see. Okay, let me just shift things a bit. Okay, so for sound, there's an XLR cable. This is what I would call my travel boom, I guess. Looks really well in pinch. Just boom. How that works is, okay, so how that works is I have my shotgun mic over there, but I'll show you with the grip just for now. Just clip it on, put the shotgun mic here, and then run the XLR, and then yeah, you're ready to go. Like that. You can go even further if you want. I think this one goes up to about a meter. Yeah. It's an option if you don't want to use wireless go or something. Yeah, so easy tear down. What's in here? Right, so there is the Rode mic sponge, the Rycord holder, which you just saw, the FX3 handle with mini XLR connected to it. There's also a magnetic cable, which I'll get to that later, and the wireless go quick charging case, which I never leave the wireless goes in there because after they charge full, the case somehow reverse charges. I think that problem was fixed after they released the Wireless Go Pro, but yeah, I don't need that yet because mine's still working fine. My Wireless Go 2s are still working fine. So yeah. Okay, so, and surgical tape for taping lavaliers to clients if they need. So that's one layer down. Extra long XLR for that standard boom. In. Right there. Okay, so that's right, so this is the Ronin package, and this is the sound package. That's 2 bags, and as you can see, it's more or less full already. Right, so yeah, so now we're going to go into that side of the power. I can practically almost zip this up with a little bit of space to spare. Some little tools just in case, you never know. Oh, I should add this in, right? Nah, I can't leave that out. Yeah. So now that we've got the luggage settled, I'm gonna settle the check-in stuff, which is mostly my camera, my laptop, and passport, etc., things like that. So you guys might be wondering, why are there 2 bags, right? So let me show you. So first off, it's my FX3, as you saw, right? And I have some sort of a wide lens, I guess, 2860. But I've added this wide angle converter, which times 4.5, so it's like, it makes 28 seem like 14, 15-ish. So what this does is that it becomes like a poor man's wide angle lens. And of course I have my telephoto, which is 70-200. It's an f4, it's macro, it's a really good lens, very good for close-ups, interview, second camera, that kind of thing. Yeah, f4 is not such a big issue lah, I feel. And then at the end I have this thing, it's called the teleconverter. What a teleconverter does is that it magnifies your image by 2 times. So example, if I have a 2 times teleconverter, there are 2 kinds. One is a 1.4, which is 1.4 times whatever number you have here, or you get 2 times 70, 140 to 400. However, teleconverter means that you lose light. So your f4 minimum aperture, f4 becomes f8. Bit of a risk, but slight trade-off. Instead of bringing 1 lens, now you have 2. You can effectively turn your 70-200 into 140-400, which is a huge lens. You don't want to bring that. Yeah, this is a fairly lightweight kind of lens. Okay, so what else do I have? So I have 3 spare batteries, power bank. Don't want to bring 2 big ones on the plane. Card case and reader. This one's from PG Tech, really good because I use CFA cards. Right, the cards are in the camera right now. Yeah. But what this does is that it also comes with a reader as well. So yeah, really good for a travel card case kind of thing. Those are really compact as well. Rubberized, shockproof, it's great. This is Revel Ring HMY. So what this is that I don't know if you guys know, but it's a polarizer and ND filter. Okay, so polarizer basically, oh sorry, that's the ND filter. Polarizer basically helps you reduce reflections. Let me see if I can get it from here. Okay, if you can see the shine on the bottle, let's see if I can change that. Yeah, you see that? It's shifting a little bit. Yeah, so a polarizer helps when you're shooting things like water, you know, buildings where you get sun sort of like reflecting off the glass, you know, or like, oh, you shoot cars, right? Like there's a lot of light reflection that you don't want, so you can see the paintwork of the car, the color, right? Instead of just reflections everywhere, quite ugly. So yeah, a polarizer helps ND. And ND, think of it like a variable sunglass. Yeah, this helps when you have to shoot at a certain ISO, you know, and you don't want to increase or decrease the ISO because it will introduce more image noise. So yeah, this is really handy. The other thing that's really cool about this, right, is that if you happen to own multiple lenses, if you see like this one is, I think 50mm, I think. This fella is 72mm. And this one is 67. Right, so instead of buying ND filters for 67, 50, and 60, 70, 72, right, what you can do, right, you can buy a Revel Ring, and you can see here it says 7 to 82. You can sort of engage it and then put it in your the inner diameter of your lens. It will grab it and it will just hold. So yeah, you can buy one ND filter and polarizer for the good majority of your lenses. So yeah, that's really handy to have. Oh yes, this thing. This is a videographer, photographer's multi-tool, I guess. Quite safe to carry on for most places because, as you can see, it doesn't have a blade. It comes with most of the Allen keys that you usually use. Flathead, yeah, and a cross. So it's pretty handy, very lightweight. Let's throw it in the bag in. When you need it, you will need it. I have also two aftermarket chargers. Oh, and a quick magnetic charger right here, which is, if you plug it into a power point, I'm just going to use my power bank here for now. So, this thing, so I don't have to keep bringing so many USBs and all that, and I can just light up and charge. This is great because if you need to charge things in a bag, right? Number one, you can bring one cable to rule them all, right? And the other thing is that if you look, right? If let's say I need to charge my batteries in the bag, let's say I'm gonna go, oh no, I'm running out of batteries, I need to charge this in the go, I need to throw them in the bag, right? So these will charge in the bag. The good thing about these, oh, hello. Sleep. Anyway, so yeah, it's charging, right? And if I were to use a regular USB, see what happens is that as things shift in the bag, sometimes the cable will bend and it might snap off inside, which is a danger. So what I do is use magnetic cables, so when they get stressed, they just get knocked out. Sure, I lose battery charging capability then, but at least I don't have a broken charger which I cannot use. So yeah, it's a safety thing. Also allows me to use that same cable to charge multiple things, like my phone. I don't have it, and I can't show you because I'm using the phone now, but yeah, there's like an iOS pin, micro USB pin, things like that. So now we are going to load all the camera stuff in the camera bag. Okay, so now that we've looked through what camera stuff I'm going to bring, I'm going to start loading them into my QDesign Messenger right here. Okay, so lens number 1, 7200. I've removed the lens hood and the support, so you'll be a slim profile in the bag. That's one. Whitey. Okay. My wireless go set. So it's coming with the lavaliers and all that. Yeah. Okay, and this is going in here. Okay, and the camera, right, with the 2870, which is my workhorse, goes in here. So the idea is that, let me just show you. So the idea is that, so this is what the YD is in here. Can you see that? A bit dark. And 7200, right? So I can fold the divider down. The wireless go right here. Right here you have like a slot, right? With that slot, it goes in the camera. So the idea is that at a moment's notice, I can pop the bag open, grab the camera out, shoot, pop it back in. yeah, so it's nice and weather safe. Yeah. The other thing, so that's more or less. Oh wait, I've got a filter. Filter. Yeah, I've got two things. One's the filter, the camera tool. I will put them next to the batteries as well. Camera tool. Okay, so that's camera bag done. Okay, let's put this aside. So let me explain why I have the second bag. So the second bag stores this guy inside, right? It's a whole complete package. On top of that, because I cannot, well I can, but putting a laptop here, although it would work, but you would get things like the rigging, camera gear just spiking into it. So that's not going to be good for a camera, and it generally isn't good idea to add a bag too full of gear because number one, when things are too packed and when they drop, right, they just smash into each other. You don't really want that. Yeah, this is just enough, not too much, not too little. So let me just get the rest of the stuff. What goes in this bag, along with the other bag? First off, just now you guys know that I packed my sound gear, right? But I didn't show you guys the mic. There's a reason for that, because I don't check in the mic. The mic is a very sensitive piece of equipment. It's the NDG3. It's a really old but gold shotgun mic. And I will store it in its protective case along with me. It's a metal suitcase. Very good, very solid. Okay. Actually, let me just put this bag in first. Watch this bag for another bag. Awesome. Okay. So this will go right here on top. Okay. What's next? Okay. The memory case, the memory card case will go at the top here. Sweet. Chargers. Always have your chargers on hand just in case. So I have power bank, cutting it. This will be right. Two chargers. Why two chargers? Because I have 4 batteries. I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night to charge batteries. I just want to charge all of them at one go, wake up in the morning and hit the road. USB-C transfer cables as well. Laptop dongle, which will also go in here. Oh, that's all. Oh, more stuff. Okay, good. Okay, so seal this bag up. Right. Oh, wait, I did forget something. See, this is the coming back home a few minutes after I've left. Because I've forgotten something syndrome again. Let's pop this here on top because I'll need it really quick. Let me see what else. Water bottle eventually. Laptop and blazer. Okay, yeah. So yeah. This bag is done. This side is done. Okay. Now the laptop. The laptop goes in like that. And additionally, the blazer could be shoved in there, I guess. But yeah, let's not do that. And carry it. Water bottle. By the way, this is not an expensive bag. This is like a bag from Decathlon. It's I think 45 liter. Yeah. So yeah, there you have it. The luggage, the hand carry-on, and whatnot. All here. It's not as, I mean, you see the amount of things have gone in. It's a lot, but bags don't seem like it's a lot. Yeah. So yeah, hope I got a good shoot, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.